I see it, and it's crazy because I would explain. I'm like, Adam, it's a cultural thing. You know what I mean? Like it's a cultural thing. Like, right? We not all just from LA. We just don't all live on the West. Like we are a part of one culture. Like I understand we have our collisions and all of that, but we're a part of one culture. You know what I mean? And just listening to him say that, and he was just like, well, if I like this rapper, and it's like, because there's nothing. Which is a great conversation to start where we going in the conversation, right? Because this is perfect for this Tiger thing. But before I get to that, first off, I want to say happy anniversary to the Control verse.
All right.
Okay.
Happy anniversary to the Control verse. It's 13 years ago. The Control verse, one fucking verse. That's why I say like top 10 verses, like that has to be one of the top 10 greatest rap verses of my life.
I'm to think about that right now. It makes you think about has anybody like stopped the culture as much as Kendrick has though?
Which is odd, right? I'm counting twice.
He might hold that.
I'm counting twice, right? Where there were moments where everything just stopped because of a verse. That's why I say I put it in the top 5. And Dot is not in my top 5 favorite rappers. You know what I mean? Like,
what other times have like hip hop been like stopped? Like all right, so we're gonna say like that. We're gonna say Control.
That's what I'm saying. Those two.
What else? Has Hove had a moment like that? Hove take over.
Y'all think that shit on the stage? Y'all think that shit on the stage he just did recently was like that?
Right. Right.
But I mean, that's one of those. That's one of those moments. But it's not necessarily. You know what? For Jay-Z. But that's a whole song.
Whole song. You saying a verse? You saying a verse just does
like I'm thinking about like a verse. Like there's somebody I'm thinking about. I think Jay got a moment. I'm just trying to remember exactly which time it was. Where it was just one verse and it was on something. But that's what I'm saying.
It's funny how one verse can fuck up the game. For the 4.0, you better get you. I mean, that's a song. That's a song.
Yeah.
That's a song.
That's true. Inspector Deck's opening verse to Triumph.
Yeah.
Andre 3000's verse on.
International Players.
National Players.
Yeah. Andre 3000's verse on Elevators.
Oh yeah, y'all listened to the other day. I listened to yesterday. Actually, that verse was so
crazy. Verse was saucy.
I'm mad. Glasses brought that up because I got probably some opinion that niggas gonna hate. That verse on Elevators better than Players Anthem to me.
I'm not mad at
that beat. That beat for the way he built that beat up on Players Anthem was just like.
I mean, that verse was tight, but that one on Elevators was better to me.
Elevator was crazy. He gave the address out.
That shit was fire.
He said, we make the crowd move, but we ain't getting no. It was going crazy.
Yeah. So that's my respect for Andre. Like, I would never rank Andre as a top.
Andre got a couple of them, though.
But that's what I'm saying. He got 2 that I'm sure of. 2 where I was like, shit.
He got that, the remix joint. The remix one, damn, what the remix one? LT. Somebody which one? It's the remix. When they were doing the finger snapping shit down in Atlanta.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do that. He definitely got Dope 16. But I'm saying those 2 are like
stop the shit. Yeah.
Like where are you putting Eminem verse on Renegade?
That's one of those verses.
Okay,
that's one of those verses for sure.
That might go more into the song though.
No, but he got one verse. It is.
You only got one verse?
Yeah, he only got one verse on there.
No, he don't. He got 2 verses on there.
He got 2 verses on Renegade? Wait,
yeah.
Whose song is Renegade? Renegade. See, the thing about that, Renegade was Eminem's song first. It was with Voice 5'9". Then the Hove heard it. Hove did his whole thing and said, I need that song. And took the song and took Voice off.
Is this one verse? Or is it 2 verses? It is 2 verses.
It's 2 verses. Yeah.
It's 2 verses.
Okay. All right, Trap.
2 verses. Yeah.
1 verse.
Both of them had 2 verses.
1 verse was better though.
Yeah, 1 verse was crazy.
verse.
But still, like to the way you saying the Kendrick verses, them verses,
because they just
like,
one verse. Yeah,
yeah.
it's just one verse.
And it really stops.
Definitely the Andre 3000. The Andre 3000, Elevators and International Players Anthem.
What makes Kendrick verse stand out so much is the controversy that comes along with the verses.
Which is odd because I don't get why there would be such controversy.
Because it went back into the roots of hip hop. It went back into the roots. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me.
I feel like
that.
But even when you say that's not necessary, like, yes, that's the roots, but it's not the roots. Like, and I've heard people do that before and not make that big of a deal.
Yeah.
I feel like we had got into such a subliminal area in hip hop, though. There's a lot of subs. I think he just came out and said names, said this. And I think we both get that, we all get that he wasn't like dissing these people.
Scarface on Jay-Z song, This Can't Be Life.
Mm-hmm.
I was fire verse. It's funny because I was sitting here trying to think of a Scarface verse. This can't be like I was sitting there like,
it was one
Scarface
to me
something.
as a diehard Scarface fan. When you start seeing everybody else start noticing Scarface, that's how I knew it was something. Because I was super into Scarface, and when everybody else started rapping that verse, I was like, oh, they know it's real. You know what I mean? They knew it was real.
Hey, what about and this is like he ain't really blew up. But I remember when everybody heard his verse on that song, they was like, who is that dude? What's my Duke Corey Gunn's son? Remember he had that verse
on a 6 foot, 7 foot. Talking about Corey
6 foot, 7 foot.
That was a good verse.
Yeah, it was a good verse.
Everybody started talking about it. Yeah, like, who is this dude?
Yeah.
Who is that dude?
Yeah, Corey went crazy.
But that was more to me. That was more like his live at the barbecue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like when you was like, who the fuck is this? Because that's how dope he was.
He might be one of the biggest
Peter Guns. I'm gonna say Peter Guns.
Peter Guns.
Yeah. Peter's dope. So those verses definitely go to mind. 2 Andre verses. It's crazy. 2 Kendrick verses. Like, I'm really thinking about my time of hip hop. I'm like, damn, I really never saw nothing quite like this. Like, I've saw it before, but not like, because the internet changes the dynamic of how much you can see people talking about something.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I mean, don't get me wrong, you go in a barbershop and everybody's talking about the Control verse. I remember that in real time and different people talking about it, but man, it just seemed like everybody knew. When I heard the verse, I was like, what's so big of a deal about this verse? Like, it was dope. He was talking about being the best. They was like outraged.
I think it was just really naming names though.
They was outraged. They was so motherfucking outraged. They couldn't motherfucking, you know what I mean? They was outraged. For sure, Andre 3000, because I remember the Elevator verse, like, as somebody early in the Outkast, that's when people really knew that Andre could rap. They was like, oh shit.
Even though if you really listen to Andre back in the day, you already knew Andre could.
Well, both of them rap.
Yeah, but it's funny because I think what's his face might be the better. Big Boy might be better.
I think so too.
Yeah,
like,
I like
as far
Big
as
Bird's
even the
pop.
consistency of all that, but Andre just moments.
He do have moments.
He's fucking
got
like
moment.
that Elevator verse moment was fucking insane, bro. I was just, Jesus Christ.
Because I got another unpopular opinion. Hey, on a double album, Big Boys is better than me, man. Like,
I mean, if you're looking for hip hop, because what he did on that Love Below was just like, it wasn't.
Love Below was fire too. I love Love Below. I loved it.
I always, y'all know how I feel about that fucking
speaker box.
I liked Hey Ya in Real Time, but I always thought it was overrated. Like, it was just a bad Beatles song. Well, it was a good Beatles song actually, because most of the Beatles songs.
It's my AI.
Yeah, Hey Ya.
Hey Ya.
Hey Ya was my joint.
What is?
Nah, that was not my joint.
That was my
Hey,
joint.
when it first came out, though, come on.
I thought it was a good song. Like, I got it.
Shake it like a Polaroid
when I first
picture.
heard it.
I had to tell my mom, stop shaking that.
You know what made it dope when I first heard it? What I thought, like, for somebody to be as dope of an MC to be able to make that kind of song. That's Now as judging it just as a song is like whatever.
It's funny that G said that because
you know
I was confused. I was confused when Andre did that shit.
I hate that shit. You know what to do. In real time, I was like, this is dope because he made it. But now it's like, just judging it as a pop song is like,
yo, you know what my dream album right now to hear would be to hear? Would be CeeLo and Andre 3000 linking up and doing an album together.
Hell no, Trap.
Yes.
No.
That should have been artistry right there.
No, it should be CeeLo, Andre, and Zero.
That'll be fire too.
I think Zero make it better.
Yeah.
Zero, man, fucking.
But Andre and
CeeLo,
CeeLo together,
Zero and Andre.
Trap, you about to hear some weird
Some
Yeah,
shit.
man.
Some shit.
It might be weird.
It might be
It's
weird.
full of a dice, bro. I'm gonna be sitting there like, please be good.
Yo, Saint Elsewhere, one of my favorite albums, B. Saint Elsewhere with Danger Mouse and CeeLo. The album's amazing, B.
Yeah.
Word. The album's amazing. Yeah, I have to hear them two linking up and doing an album together. Word.
You know what to do.
And it's funny because when I first heard Love Below, I was like, I felt like how everybody felt of when Drake used to sing. Like, man, that's a hit, but you rap so good though. Like that's why I kept thinking in my head, like, Andre, you rap so good. Why you doing this shit? Then I kept listening to it. I was like, this shit is fire.
You know what to do.
This shit is fire.
Yeah.
I said, give us some rapping, Andre, please.
Yeah, nah, I would like an album with Zero. Zero, Andre and motherfucking Zero, Andre and motherfucking
And CeeLo.
CeeLo.
Nah,
I would like to hear that.
I want to see because all them niggas is kind of like the. I want to see Scarface and CeeLo do a whole.
Because I
thing
think
together.
Zero would anchor it down in the streets in a different way. Because CeeLo is dope in street.
Mhm.
Zero would just anchor it down with this dope, deep soul. I would be
Mo City
crazy.
Dawn. Yeah, see the Zero dope. Zero dope.
Anyway, so yeah, back to the Control verse. I just thought that was that is one of those moments. Everybody kept talking about it, bro. They just kept talking about it. And I was like, damn. And I heard, I was like, yeah, this is dope, but Jesus Christ, this has got all these people sick. I remember, like I said, just hearing people talk about it and complain about it and being upset and feelings hurt.
Nah, I think the dope shit. No, Trap. I think the dope shit about that Control verse was niggas was coming out mad that they didn't get their
They didn't get mentioned.
like, why you didn't say me?
But that was later, bro. That was
yeah.
later. Like at first, it was real phone calls, Trap.
Yeah.
Nick, real phone calls. I was around for something. Like, why are they tripping like that?
Have you ever seen niggas start making diss songs because they didn't get dissed? Like it was niggas making songs because they wasn't on Control.
To me, that's a real hip hop energy. How dare you not mention me?
Exactly.
Mhm.
Like how dare
you
you?
not
King
mention
Los went crazy. Joel Ortiz went crazy because they didn't get mentioned.
Yeah,
Los
they
went
like,
crazy.
you
They
did
didn't
how
get
me?
dare
You
mentioned.
would be better than them. What about me? I'm somebody.
Word.
That shit was dope.